BJP and the Congress have organized yatras to celebrate victory over Pakistan in Operation Sindoor. BJP organized Pan-India Tiranga Yatra to celebrate the success of Operation Sindoor and laud the Indian Armed Forces. Union Home Minister Amit Shah led the march in Gujarat, praising Prime Minister Modi's resolve for a decisive strike on Pakistan-backed terrorism. Tiranga rallies were held across major cities including Delhi, Mumbai, Lucknow, Jaipur, Patna and Kolkata to support the armed forces. Congress party, on the other hand, is also holding a parallel yatra called Jai Hind Yatra. And on the screens right now, the BJP's Tiranga Yatra, which has so far been held in major cities including Delhi, Mumbai, Lucknow, Jaipur, Patna and Kolkata. Now, this comes in the wake of success of Operation Sindoor and BJP functionaries trying to create a sense of unity among various states and cities, bring people together and make them aware of the sacrifices of armed forces as well as the operation that has resulted in successful elimination of as many as 100 terrorists in 9 locations in terror camps operating within Pakistan. And meanwhile, as I mentioned, Congress party is also holding a parallel yatra. It's termed as the Jai Hind Yatra in all states across the country from 9th of May to express solidarity in the aftermath of Operation Sindoor. Now, Congress party extended its full support to the central government on its action against Pakistan. Similar marches were held in other parts of the country, with senior Congress leaders joining citizens in expressing solidarity with the armed forces. Joining me on the show right now is Dr. Pooja Tripathi, a spokesperson for the Congress party. Also with us is Dr. Anil Gupta, spokesperson for the BJP. Dr. Tripathi, I want to come to you first, ma'am. When we knew that the BJP is already organizing, countrywide pan-India Tiranga Yatra, what was the need to come up with a parallel yatra of your own?
I think the way, Shweta, the way Operation Sindoor was conducted, the way our military, guarded us, the way our military fought valiantly. Tiranga belongs to the collective identity of 140 million Indians. It's a kind of a token of appreciation, token of honor, and token of respect for our armed forces. But the point here is, Shweta, that when we say that Tiranga represents the collective identity of all of us, you, me, and every 140 million Indians, BJP is bringing out Tiranga Yatra. They should have asked every section of the society to join in, but they did. They clearly mentioned that Bharatiya Janata Party would be taking Tiranga Yatra. That's their prerogative. I want every Indian to take out a Tiranga Yatra. But the respect of the Tiranga, the dignity of Tiranga is abused when one of their cabinet ministers abuses a very decorated officer, Colonel Sofia Qureshi, who was representing every woman of the country, or whose Sindoor was questioned by those terror attacks. And we see it's been 5 days this man has abused Colonel Qureshi, calling him Atangwadiyon ki behan, and there's not even an eyelid that has been batted upon by Bharatiya Janata Party. No action, nothing. Supreme Court goes on to say that it's a gutter chop language and an SIT has been formed, but still Bharatiya Janata Party has taken no action. This Tiranga, this collective identity is abused when 6-day widow Himanshi Narwal of Lieutenant Vinay Narwal is at the receiving end of abject abuse just by asking for peace and solidarity with Kashmir. But no one, no senior leadership, no junior leadership, no leader came out and said, let's not, she's a Veer Nari, she's a widow who's been at the end of a terror attack, but nobody said don't abuse her. This collective identity is abused when Vikram Misri's daughter receives rape threats because, he went on the TV to represent all of us and announced a ceasefire. What kind of an, screwed mentality you are to abuse a daughter of a decorated foreign officer again. This collective identity is abused when Bal Mukundacharya in Jaipur, while carrying the Tiranga Yatra, while signifying the Yatra, takes out the Tiranga and wipes his nose and forehead. So we are saying when you don't respect the Tiranga, when you don't respect the armed forces, when you don't respect the women folk of the country, what kind of messaging are you given? This Tiranga Yatra should be pan-Indian. It should not be Bharatiya Janata Party leaders and headquarters. But the way this operation has been politicizing is raising a lot of questions here.
Okay. I'll come back to you. Dr. Tripathi, let's also quickly get in Dr. Anil Gupta. Some of these are fair asks Dr. Gupta, when it comes to siding with Himanshi Narwal when she was ousted on social media, when she was ostracized for speaking of unity in diversity. I think no senior leader of the BJP coming out in her support doesn't augur really well. It's not the right kind of messaging that the BJP wants to put out.
Yeah, good afternoon to you and all the viewers. See, it is not the BJP Tiranga Yatra. The Tiranga Yatra is being organized by different citizen groups. BJP leaders are participating in that all over the country. We are not like Congress, who just say we are with the Tiranga Yatra. All ex-servicemen, the RWAs, the NGOs, the traded associations, they are taking out in support of this Operation Sindoor. They are taking out this Yatra for praising our Indian forces, and BJP is fully supporting them. You won't see our leaders are leading. In fact, we are the behind, but we are fully supporting, we are taking out. And when you raise this question about that lady, I don't think we are in support of that, any statement which criticize the action or which, demoralize anybody. I think our party is against all these statements which any individual put forward for some social media influencer or for some other things. But we are definitely, the whole country is united,
Are
the
you
whole
referring to, sir?
140.
Dr. Gupta, whose statement are we referring to here?
You just asked
I was speaking about Himanshi Narwal, sir. I don't think at any point of time did she say anything which was critical of the armed forces.
I'm not aware of that full episode. I'm not aware of that. But
are you aware that
our party?
Are you aware that one of your leaders has in fact come out and spoken derogatory, things about Colonel Sophia Qureshi? Are you aware of that?
Already our state president of Madhya Pradesh has criticized him. We are not in support of his statements. Already matter in the Supreme Court. Whatever action the Honorable Supreme Court will take will be taken against that person.
All right, fair enough. Dr. Tripathi, you heard Dr. Gupta there. He said the party has already taken an action. The party is not supporting of any narrative which criticizes the armed forces, including, the statement that was made by the Madhya Pradesh Minister Vijay Shah. So what more are you asking? Where is the point of contention?
Shweta, state BJP president criticizes. He should have been terminated by JP Nadda ji himself. This should have been criticized by Home Minister Amit Shah and Rajnath ji himself. Colonel Qureshi was not just a decorated military officer briefing on Operation Sindoor. Colonel Sophia Qureshi represented each and every Indian woman there. And when you name operation as an Operation Sindoor at one hand, somebody who कहते हैं कि उन्होंने सिंदूर पर हाथ उठाया, हमने उनको नेस्तो नाबूद कर दिया, and then you call such derogatory language to a military officers. Military officers are beyond the realms of gender or caste or religion or anything. But then you go into Sir Atangwadi ki ban, and mind it, Supreme Court had to step in, and why is an FIR being registered? FIR was something very dilatory in nature, didn't signify the all the misquotings that have been there. But why has Supreme Court has to step in and call him a gutter chap language when he should have been rusticated from the party, when he should have been thrown in jail? But no senior leadership of BJP. A state BJP president goes on to say and criticize it. This is their response.
Okay.
4 days after Operation Sindoor,
but
this is their response.
I want to bring you back to the Yatra, because I think that is where the recent political controversy has erupted. Dr. Tripathi, the Tiranga Yatra does not at any point of time signify that it's a BJP Yatra. Tiranga belongs, as you mentioned, to all of us. So why then come up with a separate Yatra? Why not support the BJP in uniting the countrymen at a time when India has faced a major enemy at the border? We have successfully conducted an operation. Why not join hands and show unity?
We did join hands, and we are with the government when it comes to, upholding the national integrity of the country, when it's upholding and respecting the armed forces. We never raised an if and but question.